activities. My website has actually family curriculum to offer. We do our family discussion on Sundays. But
And how long is your family discussion?
when we first started 6 years ago, our kids were younger, so it might be 8 minutes. Just then my son, 4, he's ready to get back to playing. And now we've laid the groundwork. They're a bit longer, or they're more spontaneous. We've got the language.
And do you sit in a circle? Do you have like a talking stick?
It depends. We do it sometimes on the rocks at Northwestern. We'll ride our bikes and do it there at the beach in our backyard. It's very fluid. I would never want this to be another huge aspect on the parenting plate. It's really meant to become just a natural part of what you offer, and not a huge thing to check off your to-do list, but fluid.
Well, and do you ever, like prior to the family discussion, say, well, this is great, let's talk further at our family talk?
Yes, and I mean, it's not really about, oh my gosh, what are we going to discuss? You use your life, your everyday life, and pull in different themes or anything that comes to you, really. To me, kind of gone are the days for most people where they can go off to India and contemplate the divine on a mountaintop in solitude. It's really about all of us now.
You just ruined my dream.
Me too.
I'm just kidding.
But spirituality in action. I mean, I watch my son at a baseball game, and it's my responsibility to feel connected and to have heartfelt connection with other people. Or it's in the life right now, everyday life, especially with 3 kids that are busy.
And and then they have different interests, and so you can't be at this, at all of your children's events at one time. So how does a soul-to-soul parent choose where to go?
Well, a big part of this for us is balancing passion intertwined with compassion. And so yes, it's a lot of balance, because you want your children to have their passions. But it's also them seeing you as a parent in your own right, as a passionate, intuitive, creative being that has to make choices for her or for him. So your children hopefully see you as a person and a creator and a soul who's here on a sacred mission beyond just parenting, perhaps, maybe other passions.
Well, it sounds like your husband is very involved. And so, you could always, your husband can go with one child, you can go with another child. But what would you say if one parent wanted to do soul-to-soul parenting and the other one doesn't? How does the husband convince the wife convince the husband?
People do ask this because we're all here ultimately. It's an interior journey, as you know, the spiritual journey, and you share it as much as you can. I would say hopefully the relationship is strong enough that you could say, okay, well, do your own thing and bring it in your own way on individual time with the child. I would say go for it anyway. Go down the path on your own and begin offering it in your own way at your own time to your children. And if a formal family discussion doesn't work for your family because there's resistance, then maybe you go another route with it.
And what role does religion play in soul-to-soul parenting?
This is a non-religious book, for sure. To me, it can work one of 2 ways. It can enhance a religious practice or a spiritual community that you're already involved in. Many people and families I know utilize it that way as something extra to go beyond Sunday morning, as I said. Many families out there they're not really part of a religion and are looking to incorporate spirituality in their family and not sure how to do it. And this book is for them as well, a blueprint. If you want some ideas, it's laid out for you. If you want encouragement and support to create it yourself, that's in there too.
And where do you think you're going to go from here? You're going to write another book?
Absolutely, yes. Now that I know the feeling of what a book feels like to download, this book just poured out of me. I thought about selling it to a publisher after the book was written, kind of flipped how a lot of people do it, and I know the second book will be the same way. I downloaded a lot of it on my bike, solo bike rides into the city. I spend a lot of time by myself, and that's when the intuitive flashes come for me. So it's already coming, and I don't think it'll be a parenting book.
Do you think it'll involve children?
Well, to me, anything we do as a parent, you I hope, offer it to your children in one way or another.
Well, we got about a minute and a half. What do you want our audience to know most about soul-to-soul parenting?
I would say, if anything resonated today, everything to gain and nothing to lose, to begin to go down a path of self-exploration, and then you will naturally begin to feel what you desire to offer to your children, because you'll offer them the aspects that bring you joy and appreciation and greater inner knowing. So I would just say there's really no right or wrong, but if you're all feeling compelled that the time has come to focus on the interior just a little bit more, nothing to fear and everything to gain.
Well, and you mentioned self-exploration several times. Can you elaborate how someone goes through self-exploration?
For me, a lot of books help to take me there. I believe there are many, many what I would call masters walking among us today, offering tremendous insight in how to become more intimate with the voice of your own soul. Meditation has been wonderful for me. Fun workshops. I'm a dancer. I dance a lot. Whatever your gateway is, gardening, bowling, dancing.
Whatever turns on the lights. We're going to have to cut it there, Annie. For more information about Annie Burnside, the Inner Quest talk show, Infinity Foundation, stay tuned to the credits at the end. Until next time, wish you good health, good spirits, and good fortune. Thank you so much, Annie.
Thank you, Jay. This is a real pleasure.
For more information about this show, our guests, Infinity Foundation, or any of our other programs, please visit our website, infinityfoundation.org, or call us at 847-831-8828.